as we approach what looks like one of the most competitive Jamaican national trials happening in a few weeks. It looks as if Jamaica's Briana Williams is back and blazing as she sets her sights on making the individual women's 100 meters team. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your thoughts. On ready? Yep. Good to go. Well, Briana Liston has a heck of a list of young ladies she has to pass to make that team. Of course, there's this young lady, Alana Reid, national under-20 record holder. Then there is Briana Liston, who recently ran 10.91. Then, of course, there is Kemba Nelson. Not to mention Sasha Lee Forbes, who seems to be back. Natasha Morrison, who is always standing in the way. Tina Clayton of the famous Clayton twins. And Tia Clayton, who has been blazing this season. Then there's the new kid on the block, Crystal Slowly, who just ran her first sub 11 seconds, running 10.99 recently at the Racers Grand Prix. Now, the last time we saw Briana Williams run in Jamaica, it was at the National Stadium at the Jamaica Athletics Invitational in the women's 100 meters, where she ran, I thought, a solid 11.39. However, she came last in that particular race.
This is Briana Williams, also representing Jamaica.
Yeah, two-time World Junior Champion in 2018 Tampere, Finland, 200, 100. She's an Olympic gold medalist from Tokyo in the 4x1, a personal
Williams was running out of lane number 7, if my memory serves me correctly. However, we have some great news coming from the youngster. She just ran a new season's best of 11.08 seconds in California, where, of course, she is now training, and that's a huge deal. She seems to be getting towards peak position at the right time. Jamaica's Olympic relay gold medalist Briana Williams delivered a spectacular and confidence-boosting performance in the 100-meter dash at the Last Chance Sprint Series meeting held at Notre Dame High School athletic facility in Sherman Oaks, California on Friday. Williams, who joined John Smith Athletics in March after spending a year and a half training in Jamaica, set the stage for an electrifying evening. She began with an impressive run in the preliminary round, clocking 11.19 seconds, the second fastest time behind Destiny Smith Barnett, who ran 11.13. In the final round, Briana Williams elevated her performance to new heights. Racing with poise and power, she clocked a massive season's best of 11.08 seconds, finishing second place just behind Smith Barnett, who achieved a lifetime best of 10.99 seconds. Kylie Robbins secured a third place with a time of 11.13 seconds. Briana Williams praised her coach John Smith for his support, adding, "Thank you to Coach J. Smith and my whole team for believing in me and getting me ready at the right time, for getting my body ready. This is just the beginning of something great. Still so much I've got to improve on. I look forward to going into my Olympic trials at the end of June." Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. We recently saw Crystal Slowly run a new PB of 10.99 seconds. Slowly has improved her times significantly from the Jamaica Athletics Invitational a week before her new PB of 10.99, where she ran 11.09. We have Tia Clayton, who just ran a season's best of 11, or a personal best, apologies, of 11.09. We have Sasha Lee Forbes. He seems to be back and getting back into form. Remember, she had serious injury earlier in the outdoor season. And then there's Tina Clayton, who can never put you. Then, of course, there's Briana Liston, apologies, with that 10.91 new PB. Not to mention Alana Reid, who may be rounding into form just around the right time. And then there's the perennial Natasha Morrison. And not to mention Kemba Nelson. The truth, however, is if we look at just crunching the numbers, a season's best at this point of 11.09 is or 11.08, can't remember. One of the two is very welcome for Briana Williams. Williams has the experience and she tends to get ready just around the right time. We're just about 2 weeks out from the trials. So if she's able to lower her season's best to a sub 11 and get close to her personal best of 10.94, she stands a solid chance of making the team. But then there's a Tia Clayton, who I just pointed out, who seems to be rounding into form also. And of all of these young ladies, Crystal Slowly definitely is rounding into form. I believe Crystal Slowly may run something close to a 10.95 come trials at the rate at which she's improving. So this is not going to be a walk in the park for Briana Williams by any stretch of the imagination. And if Brianna Liston is healthy, she is a serious danger. Serious danger. So we have several young ladies who cannot be taken lightly. Now, what is it that Briana Williams has on her plus side? One, 11.08 at this point is really good. It means she's actually rounding into form at the right time. Remember, I've said repeatedly in these videos, you want the athletes hitting their best for the season, if not their PB, around the Jamaican National Trials into the Olympic Games, not before. That's when you want their season's best. So she seems to be adjusting to the new training. I had said in the previous video when she ran 11.39 came last, I said that's actually not bad. It was actually a good look. There was, I thought it was a good time, and she's proving me to be correct again. So the other thing she has in her corner, apart from rounding into form at the right time, is clearly the experience. She has been down this road on several occasions, and when others couldn't do it, she was able to do it. Now, she has not yet made an individual team, meaning she has not yet repped Jamaica as an individual in either 100 or 200 meters. We saw Sasha Lee Forbes come and do that last year. So I think she could make the 4x1 team. But the way in which she seems to be rounding into form, she could actually make the individual team also. If she can hit anything close to her personal best of a 10.94 at the trials, or even a 10.90, she has a chance. But it's not going to be a walk in the park, because I just named a whole list of girls. Briana Liston, Kemba Nelson, definitely Crystal Slowly, Sasha Lee Forbes, Tia Clayton, more so even than Tina Clayton, and you cannot underestimate Tina Clayton. There's a whole plethora of young ladies, and Alana Reid can never be taken lightly. So this is going to be one heck of a trials. But I'm very happy, because I'm a huge fan of this young lady, to see her rounding into form just at the right time. So Briana seems to be back and blazing. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, hit the like button. Remember, your royals, your kings and queens. Bless up.